Hi, this is Dale Janota with School Board Support Services. I'm going to go over with you probably one of the most comprehensive teacher salary and benefit studies you've ever seen. What I do is I'm going to show you how you compare how districts compare statewide, and then I'm going to show you how you compared by county. Now I look at salaries overall, I look at key points, I look at the benefits, how much you pay for insurance, that's a huge issue. I combine the insurance to your salary and repeat an analysis that way. We're going to be looking at it on a per diem basis, plus something new where I look at salary schedules based on student teacher ratio. Now, first of all, I'd like to show you what I do. This is all 2019-20 data, or if there is not 19-20 data in place yet, I use what you currently have. Now, I develop what I call a 26-year earning power approach to teacher salary schedules, where I take a teacher at your BA 30 starting salary. I'll walk him through your schedule for a period of 26 years. Thus, I'm defining the value of your teacher salary schedule with one number. It tells you what the potential is for the teacher with relative to other schools as well. And it also shows what type of cost impact you're going to have on the district. Now, in the state of California, there's 917 schools in this study. Took me a few months to do, but it's been a hoot doing it. So here you can see what the average earning power is in the state of California. I'm going to first just go over this for explanation purposes. You can see ABC School District, first one on the list, earning power 2,178,000. Structurally, their salary schedule was 174,000 above the state average, 8% above average, and their salary schedule ranked 228th in the state. You can see this district here, which is in your county, is 132nd. Then I look at the entry level pay with the BA 30 with a credential. You can see ABC is 6,000 above average, 10% above average, and they ranked 121. I look at the biggest number achievable with the BA 45 without a master's. Now I look at this number because nationally, BA 45 tends to be the most a teacher can make without a master's. Now that's not true in California, but it's still a nice benchmark to look at. You can see ABC is 1,500 above, 16% above, and they ranked 121. I look at the top salary on the schedule, including the master's stipend. I do not put the PhD in it. And in this case, and as well as this number over here, if you go beyond step 26, I stop it at step 26 and footnote it accordingly. Some districts have 40 steps, and I cannot be objective if I'm comparing step 40 with somebody that stops at step 20. You can see ABC's 102,000 and some change, 6,500 above average, 6.4% above average, and they rank 278th. Now this thing has, if I page down, I have it done with benefits with single and family, but I know you're more concerned with how you compare with the group of schools of your own choosing. So that's what I'm going to do here. Now I have a one-sentence manual that does this whole thing. Let's say we want to know how we compare with school districts in Costa County. All I do is I go over here, I go codes by county. Here's all your districts. All I do is this. I even got the county office in there. I go edit, copy, go bring it back over here, edit, paste. It's done. That's all you ever have to do. You can put any group of schools in here that you want. But let's just go through this with you so you can see exactly what it looks like. I'm going to look at these top four districts, or six right now, and we can see Mount Diablo, earning power, 2,000, $2,041,000. They're 10% below the county average, a 0.5% below the county average, and they ranked 11th. Now that's the overall earning power of your schedule. BA 30 starting salary with the credential, 1,215 above average, within the county 2.3% above average, and they rank 6th. See, we got every district in here in the county. Okay, now we're going to go back up here and we're going to look at the BA 45 top. Could be step 26, 5,300 below, 7.2% below. They rank 14th. Top salary, including the master's degree, 1,269 above, 1.3% above, and they rank 7th. But keep in mind, this is just salary only. We're going to take a look at benefits now. Benefits in California are huge. They're all over the place. So I do have a benefit comparison here. I'm going to go over here. Here's Mount Diablo, what they provide, health, dental, vision. And then that for single insurance, they're paying $675 a month. For family, whoopsie days, they're paying $1,783 a month. They're paying quite a bit of money. There's a big range in benefits here. And then they have a 185-day calendar, and there's their student-teacher ratio, not class size. It's the number of students divided by the number of teachers. Footnote, they're still using the old schedule. Can't put new stuff in until you have it. So then I take the benefits, I added it to the schedule, and I did it all over again. Now we're going to see what happens to Mount Diablo. $2,597,000 based on family insurance. 2,400 above average, or 0.1% above average. Within the county, they rank 10th. Oh, all of a sudden they passed up Brentwood. Base pay equivalency, passed them up there too. 1,600 above average. That's with the BA 30 starting salary. 2.3% above, and they ranked 8th in the county. Highest in the BA 45, 4,800 below, 5% below. They ranked 12th. Highest on the schedule with benefits for family. Oh, they're looking pretty good there. I shouldn't make value judgments, I know that. I try not to tell people how to think. I learned to do that after 40 years of marriage, not to do that. Okay, then I do it based on single insurance. Now, I like to emphasize the family more for two reasons. One, a lot of districts work with the composite rate. And two, most people are married at some point in time, even if it's only temporary. But I do it based on single insurance as well. I don't think I need to go through the explanation here because I think you're getting the gist of what's going on here. And this is all, nobody has 1920 data, but this guy does. Been doing this for 35 years, so I have a hoot doing it. Okay, and then when I go over here, I'm going to do it on a per diem basis. Most of the district, it used to be a big issue. I don't think it's a big issue as it is now, as it used to be. Not much of a change here, but a little change. You know, if per diem is an issue for you, you can look at it that way. But the new thing I'm doing is based on student-teacher ratio. That has a tendency to change things a lot. So when I take a look at it based on student-teacher ratio, Mount Diablo, salary only, even with just salary only, remember they were way behind when I looked at it just on salary? When I do it based on student-teacher ratio, they're 4.7% on the earning power above the county average. Their base pay equivalency, they rank 3rd, or BA 30 starting, I should say. Highest with the BA 45, really close. Highest on the schedule, they rank 3rd. When I do it with family benefits, 5.4% above average. See, benefits are huge, and especially when I look at it based on student-teacher ratio, It has a tendency to answer a lot of questions. I mean, here's Oakley. Based on student-teacher ratio, they rank 16th. Let's see how they did it when I just looked at salary only. Oh, this is a lot of fun to do. I've been doing this for so many years, I just enjoy it more and more and more. Okay, Oakley, see, they were above average when I looked at salary and single. When I looked at salary and just salary only, they were fifth. Okay, so now back to where I'm at here. All you ever have to do is in this column right here, all you ever have to do is to put in the code numbers of the schools that you want to be compared with. As I showed you, I have them sorted by county. If I go back here, I have them sorted in this column over here in alphabetical order. So that's kind of it's the only cumbersome thing I have here. There's really no easy way to do that. But then also I have them sorted a bunch other ways. I have them sorted by district type and cost per student as my second criteria, which is kind of equivalent to the wealth of the district. I have them sorted by students. I have them sorted by the type of district and then the enrollment. So if you wanted to know how you compared, regardless of where you are in the state, based on the size of the school and the type of school, you can do that. And then I also just have it sorted by enrollment. Naturally, LA's on the top there because they have a lot of kids there. Okay, so back to here again. So all you ever have to do, bingo, put in what we have here. Now I'm going to go over something interesting for you because a lot of districts aren't settled in your county yet. I'm going to show you how you make projections. But first, what this thing cost. The total cost is $795. What I do is I send the template with you so you're ready to go immediately. But in California, I maintain that bargaining is entertainment because it seems like you're doing it all year long. So what I do is between now and then October, you'll be getting updates as districts settle. And if you know more than I do, which I hear a lot of, being married for so many years, you can, if you know somebody that's settled, let's say yesterday or something like that, you tell me and I'll get the data and then I'll update it and I'll send you a new one immediately. I'm pretty prompt at what I do. But now let's say Mount Diablo is not settled yet, and we want to know what happens if. So here's my second sentence that I have. See, I like to make it real simple because just putting in numbers, let's say they want to go 2.5% increase. Now watch what happens. Watch what happens to that number right there. It's going to change. Okay, might not be exactly 2.5% because if you have longevities that aren't indexed, it takes that into account. If you have a master stipend that's not indexed, it takes that into account. Let's say the benefits, you want to increase the benefits to $1,800 for, let's say $1,800 for family, and you want single benefits to be $900. It's all done. If I go over here, I can check out your proposal to see how you compared based on your proposal. I added 2.5% to the schedule and then added the longevity or career increments. I just call them idiot steps. You know, when I say career, sometimes people don't know career and longevity are the same, and you do the same thing. So when I say idiot steps, everybody understands what I mean. Been doing this for 35 years, so I like to have fun with it. So you can see how you compared, and then just for fun, I put in here, see here, we got, it should say 900, says 1800, and then, oops, checking out proposal. I like to be kind of cute here, so it automatically changes it so you know you're checking the proposal. And if you want to change something here, you can. All you ever have to do is, I have to make sure that you have your district in here. Because let's say I want to do this for Brentwood instead. Now watch what happens to these numbers here. It'll change Brentwood's instead. This is a smart program, There we go. See, it changes. So if I give 2.5%, 18 and 18 here, it does this so I can see what happened to Brentwood here. Of course, now I don't think they're going to be able to increase benefits that much in any given year unless they have a lot of money. Okay, so then it's checking out proposal. I'll just put, see, by default here is if you put in zero in here, I have it set up that zero just leaves everything the same. So anyway, again, the cost of everything is $7.95. I had a lot of people like this stuff, and I get people a lot of thank yous too. I love this because it's fun to help people help themselves. And you know what good studies cost? I mean, I've seen studies that cost $60,000, and I tell them I want to see what a $60,000 report looks like, and I look at it, and it's totally worthless. And I am accurate, try to be as accurate as I can. Sometimes things change throughout the year, so that's why I have to make sure I add updates whenever you want them. Uh, Cost of everything, $7.95. You can either go, here's my website up here, there's my email, there's my phone number. You can either contact me but via this letter that I sent you to purchase it, or you can just call me up, or you can, if I need a PO, fine. I would say I've had over 2,500 different school districts that have used me since I've been doing this for 35 years. Not to this degree, but most people just say, I just use my name. There doesn't seem to be a problem. Anyway, cost $7.95. Hope to hear from you, and I want to thank you for listening to me. My name is Dale Janota, and I sure hope to hear from you here. Now I have to figure out how to turn this thing on. There we go. Bye bye.